YouTube, mixing it up a little bit, doing a wee bit of a pedal demo using my FGN telly, and I'm still using the Carlton 50 watt solid state amp. I'm quite liking it. It's kind of different for pedals react differently with it than they do with my normal tubey amps. So today it's a Behringer GDI 21 V-tone guitar amp modeler driver. Kinda, it's got like a DI box in it as well. I used to have one of these years ago. It was great for when I was recording on my ADAT, because it meant I could just plug the guitar straight into the ADAT and record. Because obviously you can plug a bass straight into a desk, no problem. Plug a guitar in, it sounds pants. This totally sorted that. The reason I got rid of it was because I used to run it on batteries, and if you forget to unplug the lead, it just goes flat overnight. So it just pissed me off. Could have solved that by getting a power supply, but I didn't. So here's the sound. We're kind of running into the clean channel, and here is my clean sound. Wee bit of reverb on there. Yeah, so besides being a DI box, it's also an amp modeler. So we've got we'll get Calif, Brit and Twed, being California, that Mesa Boogie type thing. Brit, I don't know, what, Marshall, Vox, and then Twed being like a Fender Tweed type amp, I would think. Mod of hot, high G and clean. Microphone, off, centre, and classic. I'll not really know it in a ground lift. That'd be more for its the DI thing. I don't think that's really going to do very much here. Well, I'll find out. So set it to, I don't know, tweed and clean. See what it does. Certainly maintaining the high end. Try high G. Definitely a more distorted-y type thing going on there. Let's see if that switch there does an awful lot of the synth. It does do something. Okay, it doesn't seem to do anything being off-centre and centre to my ears. But quite a difference between classic and centre. We'll try hot. Very compressed and sort of modern-y, metal-y sounding. On the high gain and the hot. Maybe not. Try the British amp. Maybe I just prefer classic because it says classic. Try British Hops. Californian clean. Quite a big boost on it. I'm very aware of it just getting louder and louder the more I press things. Try and make it. Clean. Again. Then hot. Actually thinking that don't think the ground lift does anything unless you're using it as a DI box. The centre thing does make it sound like you're closer to the speaker, like your head Again, it's like the clean setting seems to be the one I like best, I think. Because obviously on this you've still got the drive and the level, so even though it's on clean you can still put the drive up and get rock. Again, very aware of the fact that whenever you turn it up, it sounds better. So it's like gradually getting louder and louder keeps happening. I actually think it's pretty good. I'm a total option overload with having all these pedals lying about and all different guitars, but I don't think I was really getting a sound there that I couldn't use. Really, at all there. This is a fantastic guitar. I mean, I really like it. A proper telly. But no matter what, it still sounds like a telly. Yeah, so let's not go for any snobbery here. Behringer do make some good shit. I'd imagine it's probably stolen from someone else. I don't know if they make their... I don't know, maybe the V-tone thing. It's like, it has deceptively not very many knobs, but they do make quite a huge difference. Having the 3 amps and the 3 mods, and I suppose the 3 mic things is like... You know, if it was just 3 switches, it'd be... Aye, so it's 3 times... If you had 2, it'd be 3 times 2 times 1, so it's... Yeah, plenty of options. 3 times 2 times 1, so there's only 12 sounds, is that right? 12 sounds out of 3 switches? 1, 2... So, something like that. I've got a funny feeling it might be more than 12. But all pretty usable, and sort of goes from clean to as distorted as I would certainly ever want. Or if I go to drive maximum, like California and hot, and then turn the level down. So it's as so that's as distorted as it goes. as distorted as you want, a wee bit noisy, but that might be because my amp in the telly. And maideny. Yeah, no, but a fun thing, especially if you're recording, and also if you've got that in your pedal board, see if your amp goes. A DI box on it. You could probably run that through the PA and get away with it. You can't just stick your guitar straight into the PA. That's a bad move. But this modelling thing is kind of that whole, like a PA or a bass amp is basically designed to give you exactly the sound that you put into it, but louder. Like a vocal PA or a bass amp, whereas a keyboard amp, I suppose, as well. Whereas a guitar amp doesn't. It's got to add its sound to it. The fact it's got speaker and compression and all this crap and only lets certain frequencies through. A guitar amp has a sound of its own, whereas a bass amp or a PA to a certain level is just what it's meant to do is take whatever signal you put in and just cleanly boost it without adding any shit, whereas a guitar amp does. That's why if you stick an electric guitar straight into a PA, it pretty much sounds terrible. You can EQ it and play it quietly and, you know, turn the tones and just try and make it so you can get a sound that's not pure awful, but you can't really get a good, especially you can't get a good rocking guitar sound out of a PA. But something like that you probably could. Certainly, you know, it's like an emergency. Oh, my amp's just blown up. Oh, hold on, Mr. Sound Guy, here have a DI in this lead, and then I'll be able to set up a sort of better than no guitar sound. I even said it was like the guy who lent me it. It was like the ugliest pedal ever, and it's like, to be honest, now I'm looking at it, I was like, that doesn't look that bad. Now looking at it, it's pretty ugly, isn't it, really? Apparently the acoustic one's worse because it's jobby brown with yellow letters on it. Also, my pal Scott was raving about the bass version of that. It's meant to be really good as well. Just gives you more control, and it's especially with the bass, and it's like, oh, my amp's blown up. You possibly would get away with just the bass one without having any amp at all. It's like you've got your drives and stuff on it, and all I think ultimately usable. There's not really any sound I was going for. If I had like I know it's old fashioned, I had a wee 4-track thing, and I was on a battery powered 4-track on a wee island somewhere, you know, locked away for a week. I could get all the guitar sounds I would want for recording stuff just with that, no problem. So, rocking. I just did this to try and spread it out. I've got a big box of pedals to go through, so I'm going to try and not put out any two of the same thing in a row. So that's something different. I'll do something different tomorrow. And I'll try and chop it up. And I'm looking forward to Sunday's live stream again. This time I'll only be one night drunk, so I should be the whole week without booze, and I'll be gagging for it. Catch you later. Cheers.